You know, was anybody checking this guy?
Claudia and Bill Hagan next door, who I talked to.
Why are they flushing toilets and stuff?
He walks to Wendy's every day. And
So he's ambulatory.
he can barely make it back. I mean, he gets the guy that dropped him off yesterday from Hartville, Claudia and Bill were outside. He told me, he's like, I'm worried about dropping this guy off by himself. He shouldn't be dropping him off. So he called Adult Protective Services and made his concerns to them. So they in turn called North Canton Police. They sent an officer out about a half hour later. He wouldn't answer the door.
Here's the door. Number one is this, is that if you don't have sanitation, I don't know how we allow them to occupy the house.
That was my point to John, because he was talking about cause. And I said, well, okay, we're all makers. Could I make a law that requires?
I think we've already got that in books.
Are you sure about that?
I think we do. I think you can't occupy a house without functional plumbing. What? That's exactly it.
But if if you're moving in, but what if he's lived there?
Well, how long's it been gone? Well, I don't think it matters. I don't think you have functional sanitation.
We'll talk to Tim about that today.
I think you can shut them down.
If we have cause, I want to get Adult Protective Services out there today. Because I guarantee you, he hasn't gone to Wendy's. He's not up at Wendy's going to the restroom. He's had nothing to eat since yesterday afternoon.
Find him dead in 6 months.
Well, they found him on the floor of that garage 2 winters ago.
This close.
He's lucky that he had the side door open. Bill saw it and went out there. He doesn't know how long. Bill had no idea how long he was on the floor.
No, I think we've got some, have an advantage of Tim. Tim can go down and file with the courts. We don't have to look through anything else.
Anything we can do immediately would be appreciated, especially since we got a long weekend coming up. It's going to be hot.
Well,
It's sticky.
that's nothing result.
No air conditioning here. Those windows never open. Okay. Well, yeah. Just read that email. I didn't copy you on it because he's not your board. But I copied all the at-large. I probably should just copy it. So Jeremy, we've been having his grass for an assessing crime for 3+ years now. Which is that corner of Woodward, Wilbur, down there, right there, the guy on the top there. Yeah, he was in a nursing home last week. Interestingly enough, he's only been fighting against that. But he called, or he talked to Bill Hagan next door and says, hey, I need help. So Bill called me immediately. I went over.
He's asking for it.
Yeah. We called the police. They came out, sent a squad, sent the hospital, had him checked out. Got him into the got him into the
Cheers.
Harville.
Patrick Theo. Hey, nice to meet you. Just wait for a name and get everything going.
Okay, sounds good. So,
You need to step in.
so you can leave out Tuesday too. That's not me. He's sneaking up on me all morning. My wife, Daryl, now you.
I was just going to say, it's grilling color today.
Not from me.
You gotta play as a team here.
We weren't dreams.
Yeah, well, you can first to work out outfits. That's all I gotta say, you know. Who's there? Real quick. Is this a 7-minute?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. 5 seconds.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, sir. Jeff.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. Peter's the president of the council, and Doug is the vice president. And,
Yeah.
all good. Of course, yeah. So, Sam's got some accomplishments. Yeah, so,
Yeah, that's right.
Tim and Clint are working on, we talked to him. It's just something that you can work on your routine and,
Good.
so they don't be.
They keep telling me.
Well, thanks for Tell me later.
I've heard that.
We get you too many times.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for helping us out.
Yeah, for sure. Really appreciate it. He's also on the board for the.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
He's going
For a while.
Good morning, Steph.
Morning.
Jude, how are we doing?
You ready, ladies? Okay, I'd like to call to order the special council meeting Thursday, May 23rd, 7:30 a.m. Laura, would you please call the roll?
Peters.
Here.
Foltz.
Here.
Revolt.
Here.
Waring. Here. 4 present.
Thank you. Motion to excuse members Kiesling, Soretta, and Fox.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. At this time, if you wish to address council, please step forward, state your name and address, and we will limit comments to the item that is on the agenda, please.
Chuck Osborne, 307 Fairview Street, Southeast, North Canton, Ohio. On the press day announcing this, Mayor Hale called Arrowhead a gem to the city, which is basically a repeat what was said when we purchased it back in '03. But you have to guard your gems. This property hasn't been guarded. Its cost to the city hasn't been protected. They call it a benefit to the city. Well, I think not. Just a quick rough and ready calculation. I figured we've lost $600,000 a year since we've owned this property. The value has gone down $2.2 million. Mr. Diorio, without council authorization, has went out and spent about $24,000 and had an engineering firm document the property needs $3.2 million in repairs. You've reported publicly that the rent shortfall is $300,000, and I'm just guessing they haven't paid the property taxes in the last 5 years. That's another $300,000. And this doesn't include the opportunity cost of this money that has been out there, could have been utilized elsewhere, invested in and drawing interest. I have various termination letters that have gone out to your previous tenant. Oh, I also have the appraisal on there, $1.9 million, after a $4.2 million purchase, which I'm proud to say I voted against. You have Hans Nilges, your prior law director, who was concerned about their arrearages of a fraction of what is owed to the city now. That was issued in 2011. June of 2011. In July, it was $11,182.82. Why didn't we stay on top of this? Again, threatening termination. But for some odd reason, at the end of 2011, we renewed and amended the lease. Why would you do that with these ongoing issues that we've had? February of 13, again, we're citing all the arrearages. August of 13, again, threatening termination. January of 14. Where was our law director on all this? Spending all his time harassing me and denying records requests. I did make the statement the other day, I think we also have our own rental banquet facilities, if you want to call it that, rental facilities for weddings. That was another thing that David Held, the mayor, brought out. We have lots of weddings coming up. We're competing against ourselves. You're maintaining another facility and undermining any kind of revenue we could generate on that one. There have been lots of peripheral expenditures over the years. That appraisal that's in there, I think we paid $5,000 for that appraisal back in 11. We paid, I think, $5,000 to a Texas firm to create the original lease. And I'm sure there are dozens of other peripheral expenses. Are we going to have to hire a bookkeeper, a full-time staff member to process all the billing, all the payments? This is going to be a failed venture. I don't care how successful the DePietros have been with their other establishments. You're draining taxpayer dollars. This is a money pit. There's been no discussion, no questions, no concerns. I think you've probably held these sessions before to rush into another deal. I am wholeheartedly against this mess. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Anyone else wishing to address council regarding this issue? Okay, seeing none, we will move on to old business. May I have a motion and a second to read by title only, third reading, ordinance number 42-19.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Tim?
An ordinance authorizing the appropriation of $80,000 of the City of North Canton funds from the unappropriated resources of the general fund for management fees and initial operating funds for golf course and event center operations.
Thank you, Chairwoman Ware.
I think we haven't talked about this, and there's no objection, I move to adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That concludes the agenda. Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Yes. No. June 3rd.
I know. Oh, you know?
Good morning, sir. We have to swear in the board member in a few minutes when the mayor gets here, but.
For what?
His name is Jude.
Yeah, we do. Because he,
I don't know what that's.
I know what you did, there's something about it. I don't know what it does. To have a special members of the hall with your tongue.
Oh, cool. Not a big deal, but I think
Name's
we're going to
dropping
meet
his
third.
daughter
I
off.
think it's just regular process.
Here.
Okay. I thought the special was happening later on. I thought it was happening like the 20-something. But based on,
Fast meeting this morning.
Is it on?
That'll be that way. Not the case.
Yes, sir. Hey, welcome. Everything.
Yeah. Good, good. Thank you for being our channel.
what do we do? All good? Good. The property? See, Josh, not there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know the area.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, how's it going? I didn't see you when I walked in.
Yes. That sounds good.
All right. You do all these things?
Got the stuff.
You do. How's everything going? What's going on? How's your trip? Yeah.
I feel like flying yesterday, not this morning. But it was great.
What was it?
It was good to meet. Good to see you again. I gotta go.
But we both said last week. It's like 8 to 10 years.
That's cool.
Next week, yeah. I think it was. Oh my gosh, I was like, I heard from Janet a little bit, I was like,
How you been, Chuck?
How you must be thinking?
Been a long, long time since
I've
I
got
saw
this
you.
thing running.
yeah. Oh my gosh. We went to the Great Western Cross America. Notre Dame. But in San Diego, and they were,
We'll get this thing turned around.
yeah, I don't know what,
We'll fix it.
That's awesome.
yeah, what a we, so, okay.
Nice to see you.
All right, thanks. Thanks for joining the team.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was nice enough.
Anyways, yeah, so you've been good?
He gave me a PGA.
Don't do as many depositions these days as when I was here.
Golf is down, revenues about $1 billion nationwide. Why would we buy a golf course?
Locally, it's pretty good though with tennis.
That's good.
Yeah, well, I'm off to Orville.
How are you? You been down there?
Depositions for guy from Columbus.
Well, drive safe, nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I'll see you at the ZBA. Sitting up on your perch looking down.
Oh, do you come to those meetings too?
We do.
All right.
We got them all.
All right, see ya.
Is there a border control meeting gonna happen?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't been invited to a border control today.
Oh, I guess there isn't one then.